everyone. Sorry to cut in here. This is post-edit process on the episode of Little Rings of Power, and I'm sorry to say that due to technical difficulties, I will only be showing the first couple minutes of the new episode. Unfortunately, the audio of my reaction dropped out. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. I'm going to look into it, but I do not have my audio reaction to everything after the crew getting to Numenor. So after that, I'll come in with thoughts about the episode as a whole, but that's about all I can do. I'm sorry about this, guys. Mr. Filmart channel. I am Mr. Filmart, aka Steven, and today we are here to get into episode 3 of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, aka Adar. Adar? Adir? I don't know. I don't speak Elvish. I am very curious to see where this show goes. I watched episodes 1 and 2 back to back last week, which I think was fine, but in retrospect, I'm looking back at the show as a whole and questioning how good I thought that it was in total. I think that there are things that really work and things that I'm just still iffy on. The Elrond and Durin relationship, I'm all in. That's like my favorite stuff as of this second. The Galadriel stuff, I'm a little iffy on. The Southland stuff, I'm a little iffy on. The Harfoot stuff, I'm more interested in because of the stranger, but that's only because I'm curious to see where that goes. It's more curiosity than excitement, because I really want to know if that guy is Gandalf. I think that the stranger is Gandalf. I just don't think that's Sauron. I think if anyone is Sauron, it's the guy Galadriel is with right now. I'm forgetting his name. But that's another problem I have with this show right now. It's just like I still don't know like a lot of characters' names other than the characters that are making a big impression, like Nori and Doran. Those are the only two brand new character, and the stranger, because his name is the stranger. But other than that, I don't know a single character's name. Not even Durin's wife, whom I adore. She's probably my favorite part. Like that whole, who would have thought the dwarves would have stolen the show thus far? So I don't know. I'm just curious to see where it goes. I have high hopes. The production value of this show alone makes it worth tuning in every day, because not every day, every week. Because if Amazon is gonna continue to make shows, you need to show support for them, what they're putting their money into, and they're definitely putting their money into this one. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm hesitant to bring this up, but because so many people are, and I really don't know if it's fair to compare this to House of the Dragon, but I'm not comparing the two. I'm simply stating that the morally gray of House of the Dragon is more my speed at this particular moment in time than the black and white, light versus dark of Lord of the Rings at this second, which is also why I like the Durin Elrond situation, because there is more gray mixed in, especially with Elrond politicking and Durin hiding stuff from Elrond, where, you get to Galadriel and everything is just very like, I have to defeat the evil. Well, okay, cool, but pure evil, Tolkien-esque pure evil doesn't always exist, That's why Martin kind of stole the show, for lack of a better term, kind of stole the show with Game of Thrones, because he's able to show you, like, good and evil are arbitrary, artificial concepts, Like, human beings are both good and bad. Even a character as repugnant as Cersei has moments of redemption, The only one who didn't was probably Ramsay Bolton, or Joffrey. But, whatever, sociopaths are one and the same. Anyway, I don't want to continue talking about Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. Instead, why don't we just jump into episode 3 of this show, of Rings of Power. I want to see the rings form. Come on, get to the rings. All right, let's go. For anyone who has been following me for a while, thank you, and please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. But anyone who has been knows that I love opening theme songs, and this one is no exception. I think that, I don't know if I love the graphics so much, but the actual music to this show is excellent. We're starting with the Harfoot. It seems that way. No, okay. Yeah, that's not a good situation to wake up to. Why are they keeping him alive, though? Yo, I'm so happy we're back to prosthetics for the orcs, because I don't want to turn this into an anti-Hobbit thing, but the CGI Hobbits was trash. Another elf? Oh, did they take all the elves? Oh my god, they did.
She lives.
Our hosts. Saviors or captors?
It's not poison, if that's your concern.
One of the Eldar. On board my ship.
Yeah.
Be at ease. I'm obliged to deliver you safely to my betters. They will answer your questions. We're nearly there.
Nearly where?
Home.
Very cryptic. It's stuff like this where you see where the money went for this show.
There's only one place it can be. The land of the star. The westernmost of all mortal realms. The island kingdom of Numenor.
Numenor, ooh. This is like a Venetian gondola. Hello everyone, and as mentioned before, I apologize. And the audio for the remainder of the episode dropped. So rather than refilm fake unbridled enthusiasm, I figured, why don't I just give my 2 cents? Why don't I just give my 2 cents? So the episode, I thought, overall was pretty fucking good. I think that this show has been getting better and better as time has progressed. Episode 2 was better than episode 1, and now episode 3 is better than episode 2. So there you go. It was cool to see Numenor, first and foremost. The architecture and the money that they spent on Numenor, it really shows just how expensive this show really is and can be. So I'm excited about that, actually. I don't know why I'm excited about them spending money, but I am. I think what's going on there too is really cool. We met Isildur, we met Isildur's father, whom we know what happens to both of them. We met his sister. We did not meet his brother, though. And his brother is an interesting person, from what I remember. Anyway, what's going on there is pretty exciting, and honestly, like, let's just get to it. Galadriel's friend here, the guy on the raft, I don't remember his name, starts with a D, but this guy, Sauron, maybe? My Sauron alarm is just flashing red, but maybe that's why he's not Sauron, because it might be a little too obvious. Literally everything he says and does just leads you to believe. It's suspicious, you know? So whether or not he is Sauron, I can't tell. I feel like if you had to put money on it right now, I'd say yes, but it seems very obvious, and that's what's making me a little hesitant to say yes. But on the flip side, the stranger in the Harfoot story, I think that's Gandalf, like, definitively. So if they're not keeping that much of a secret and a surprise, then why would they keep Sauron a surprise, you know? So maybe I'm looking too into it. Maybe he's actually the Witch King of Angmar, because there have to be 9 kings who fell to the ring, so maybe he's one of them. I don't know. We'll see. the Harfoots, let's focus on them. They're reaching full cult status in this episode. Some of those costumes were very Wicker Man-esque, to bring Christopher Lee into the situation. Pretty interesting stories going on there. I like the dynamic that they have, and the more we're learning about their culture. Like, everyone needs to join in this caravan, but they cannot stop and wait for you. So if you fall behind, they follow pirate rules from Pirates of the Caribbean. Whoever falls behind stays behind. So interesting stuff there. The stranger makes an abrupt entrance, and is a very abrupt entrance, actually. I just feel like there's no way that's not Gandalf. I know Gandalf in the books, or the Silmarillion, or like the appendices, whatever they're pulling from. I know he doesn't technically come until the Third Age, but who says? Maybe he showed up at the end of the Second Age and just didn't reveal himself to the world until after the first fall of Sauron. Because let's also be real here too. In the appendices, the Harfoots and Hobbits don't have much to do with the story at all. And on top of that, it would the Harfoots, who are precursors to Hobbits, helping Gandalf, buys him. That feeds into the story of why Gandalf would love Hobbits so much. That's just my opinion. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And what was the other major story that was happening? Oh yeah, that little story about the elf. I'm forgetting his name. The elf and the orcs. Yeah, what's going on in the Southlands, not good. What's going on in Befordor, not good. First, I know I mentioned it before, but I gotta say that I love that the orcs are not CG. I love that they are practical, and they are prosthetics. It looks really good. What's going on in the Southlands does not look so good. Why did they keep this guy alive? I don't know. We're about to meet Adar, so overall, instead of me just like going to play by play and all that, I'm just going to say this show continues to impress me, and I'm really looking forward to the next episode. So again, I apologize for the dropout in audio, but this is all I can do. So I know maybe I didn't deserve it, but if you could just like and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. And if you want to see more, you can follow me on Instagram at mrfilmart. And if you like the art that you see there, you could probably buy some of it on Etsy. The link is below. All right, and cut.